Welcome to Asshole Week 30. This week we have Mazz versus B2theP. Mazz, Mike Maciarowski. I'm probably butchering that. Had to Google it. Didn't get a chance to ask him to send me a phonetic spelling. He's going to go naked down the first fairway of Rattlesnake Ridge. B2theP is going to torpedo that bitch on down there and get nice and close. Mazz looks like he's going with an unnecessary sniper. Jab all day, buddy. Not sure the thought process there. I guess maybe didn't want to go long. And B2theP is too close, so he's going to use a high lofted club. What are we doing here, guys? 4 or 5 iron javelins. We do get some great shot points, which if you've been watching for the last 29 weeks, you know that they're pointless, useless. If we are tied at the end of 18, we will go to a sudden death back 9. Mazz is going to go ahead and run it out into the rocks, and now we get Brian Price, B2theP, going naked. Mazz leaves it a little short, doesn't quite reach up on that green, and he's going to give us a nice straight putt to get out of the first 2 without a hole out. Pretty impressive to make it through those first 2 holes without a hole out. Let's see if Brian can follow suit. And he can. Misses that just left. Looks like Brian. Never mind. Mazz going to shoot that out there on the right. Try to get that bounce down into the green, but going to go into the bunker. And Brian's probably lucky he didn't hit the green there. That might have gotten wet. Is that a flop wedge? Guys, sand wedge. Sand wedge right there. Let's see. Yep, we got another flop wedge. Yeah, guys, sand wedge. 2 times the yardage, an extra 5% coming out of the sand. And just jav cram that bitch in the hole. So both players drop a stroke on hole 3. Easy to do there. And we're going to go high lofted club into hole 4. As long as I'm giving out tips, 3 iron math, 50% of yardage, plus 12% for the 3 iron. 12% for the 3 iron. Get you there. B2theP, going to follow suit. Get some more of those useless great shot points. Still make you feel good. And cleans that up nicely. Mazz gonna, oh, holy shit, can't believe that held on. He does take my approach and go jab chipper. I like to, waste those jabs as much as possible. Looks like B2theP is gonna take a similar tactic, but managed to get it on the green. Have a nice easy putt. And we are already through 5 holes. Mazz gonna put this way out left and get stuck up on that hill. And go ahead and see his chip, which he takes care of easily. Another jab. B2theP, gonna play it a little bit further out there and get onto the green and have a nice easy putt. Takes a little break at the top of that swing. Wally thinks Mazz and I look alike. He probably thinks all white people look alike. He is definitely a degenerate gambler. Anytime gambling is talked about in the chat, he pops up out of nowhere. And that is the only time he participates in the chat, pretty much. Runs a pool for golf events, majors. Probably got one going on. Pretty sure he's got one going on for the PGA Championship this weekend. Make their nice, easy albatrosses here. Hopefully we don't have to see any replay putts. Oh, yeah. Thanks for that, Brian. Mazz, to close this loop, out of Hudson, New Hampshire, has a 4 and a 5-year-old. Didn't waste any time. I believe we call those Irish twins, but with that last name, I'm thinking Polish. And he enjoys captaining his pontoon boat. Not quite Jason Smith style, but he's getting there. And some more high lofted clubs into this par 3, hole 8. I believe some more great shot points for B2theP. Guess he knows what he's doing with those high lofted clubs. He does have softball at 6 o'clock. A little reminder of that. And drivable par 4 for 9 does not always set up as drivable. And the turn putt is true. This one is a GT par of 15, playing as a 16 today. Yeah, that's right, Phil Rumley. And we're going to have a similar stroke from B2theP. Looks like he is it. Yep, he's a swipe putter, and mark one up for the aim putters there. And Mazz will take a 1-stroke lead into the back. Johnny Shipman tagged you in a post, Brian. So good GSP lead for B2theP, not that it matters. And 1-stroke lead for Mazz. He's going to go deep here and probably hope that that rock disappears. One of my favorite things about this game, excuse me, is that your obstacle's like, oh shit. He hit Mount Matumbo. Got rejected there. That rock did disappear for Mazz, so he's going to clean that up nicely with the GT Par Eagle there. And we're going to hope that Brian can clean this up. And he went naked for some reason because he didn't want to waste the jab, didn't think he could make it. Brian, a friend of Calzone for 20 years. That should have warned us to keep him out from the beginning. Mazz is going to slide this back down the hill, trying to come in the back door there. Married, 3 kids, 9, 6, and 3. He spread them out appropriately, Mazz. Take notes there, buddy. He once went to LA for spring break with Calzone, and they felt like the rental car guy was hitting on him. I was curious if he was a twink or a bear or that shit that Adam was talking about that I don't even know anything about. I don't know. Maybe we'll hear more from him. Hole 12, probably the most difficult hole if you're trying to go after it on Rattlesnake Ridge. And don't worry, that rock will disappear. Mazz gonna, oh, holy shit, what did he hit? Went flying into the water. But he cleans up that chip. That's the best thing about 12. That's the chip if you miss the green, and you can make that for GT Par. So I'm almost always going to go after this, unless I feel like I'm nursing a 1 or 2 stroke lead. Always going to go after that green. Just got to make sure and not hit the rock arch, that rock formation, right, Chad Shrump? And we're going to continue our high lofted clubs coming into the par 3s. You know, I'm more of a fan of like a 3 or 4 iron sniper for this, but oh, we got a little orbits action. That's fun stuff right there. Best ball in the game, isn't that right, Cheese? And nice little hole 14. Sometimes you can get down to that bottom section. I like to get down there if I can, but not setting up for that at all. Mazz is going to hit this 100%. I don't know if you realize this, but it's downhill, Mike. That's downhill. You got real close there. Turn putt and, oh. Yeah, that right one, don't right one very hard. Not out of the fringe. Holy shit, we're going 100% for Brian Price too. And yep, he was a little bit closer. That's going to be wet. He gets a nice little message from Tori Peterson. I was curious if we could do a cut in there, but that does happen to be his wife. Tori Peterson Price, looked her up on Facebook. Oh shit, wet again. At least we don't have to watch it again, right? And what we got? And then he's gonna make it. Sometimes those great shot points on holes that you bogey, or maybe even par, isn't that right, Sofa? Sometimes those great shot points come into come in handy. Anyways, Brian, change the name of your wife in your phone. You know, maybe wifey, honey, some shit like that. I don't know. Tori Peterson ain't doing it. Nice little shot there. And Mazz going to clean up. I believe he's up 3 strokes as he coughs at us. Let's see what Brian can do with this. Yeah, maybe 4. I think it might be 4 strokes. I don't know. Commanding lead. And Mazz gonna take a nice easy approach into 16. Have a little left 6, but he's an aim putter. That's not gonna be a problem for an aim putter. 23 foot, left 6. B to the P. I'm gonna throw it out there. Very similar approach, but yeah. Just don't putt out of his hand with a Ranger putt. There you go, Chad. Slide that one down the little slope there, Mazz. A little too much on it, but no fret. Can just clean that up nice and easy. B to the P. Oh, by the way, I'm Tyler Caskey. Forgot to mention that earlier in the video, but in case you don't recognize my voice by now. Hi, everyone. And here goes Mazz. Nice, safe, easy play. Left 6, 33 footer. And that's it. 13 under on the back there. Might want to think about turning off the mic when you're recording for these next time, Mazz. No biggie, though. B to the P. And that's going to be a 4-stroke win for Mazz. Thanks everybody for joining us this week at week 30 of Asshole. Okay, bye.